So, are you comfortable?
Yes, sir.
Okay, introduce yourself.
Sir, my name is Pranjal Singh. I am coming from Amethi, which is a prominent district of Allahabad division. I have done my elementary schooling from a village primary school. After that, I moved to Simford Futuristic School, from where I have done my high schooling and intermediate. And sir, my hobbies include playing cricket and singing, also debating. I love to write and read poems, and I also love to play regional games. This is my first attempt for NDA as well as first interview. I wish to become a flying officer in Air Force.
Okay, good. So, you cleared this NDA written exam in first attempt.
Yes, sir.
How did you organize all the things, your preparations and all?
Sir, I started my preparation right from the 8th class. However, from 8th, 9th and 10th class, I did just basic preparation. When I came to 11th class, I collected out the syllabus, make my timetables, and with the help of my teachers, I did just general practice and I cleared this examination.
Okay. Out of 120, how many questions you solved in mathematics?
Sir, I solved 83 questions.
83, okay. So, Amethi is a very famous place.
Yes, sir.
Why it is famous?
Sir, it is famous because of a strong hold of Indian National Congress in that region. Since independence, this party has been winning election for a long time. However, that stronghold has now been perilled.
Anything other famous in Amethi?
Yes, sir. There is AK-203 assault rifle factory is there in Amethi. And apart from this, we have Rajiv Gandhi Triple IT Institute that is in Amethi only. And sir, one of the most ancient Gurukul that is in India is in Amethi. And sir, these are some of the prominent things that are in Amethi.
Good, okay. So, what your father is doing?
Sir, my father is a farmer.
What he produces?
Sir, he produces kharif and rabi crops, which mainly includes rice and wheat.
Okay. Then other siblings?
Yes, sir.
Other siblings, tell me your brother, sister.
Sir, I have one big brother whose name is Biplo Singh. He has completed his B.Ed and is now currently preparing for TET examination.
Okay. So tell me two qualities each of your father and mother which you like.
Sir, talking about my father is a very gentle and humble person. And second quality, sir, I would say that like any other farmer of India, he is a very hard-working person. And sir, moving on to my mother is also a hard-working person. But apart from this, she is a very extrovert lady. Like there is a little touch of casteism in my society, but neglecting that, she had also made friends who are not from our caste. And sir, next quality that I would like to mention about mother is that she makes delicious foods.
Okay, good. Okay, and your brother?
Yes, sir.
He has completed his graduation, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
At present, what he is doing?
Sir, he is preparing for TET examination.
TET examination?
Yes, sir. Teaching eligibility test.
Okay, tell me his two qualities which you like.
Sir, the first quality that I like about him is organizing ability, sir. He has a dream and he is currently pursuing for that. And second is, sir, his responsibility I like about him.
A very responsible person.
Yes, sir.
Okay, give me example. How can you say that he is very responsible?
Sir, I can tell you one incident that is related to him and that shows that he is a responsible person. One time while he was in village, then as you know that for growing rice, you need to first of all sow the seeds in a little field. And after the saplings grow out there, you have to keep them out, pluck them out from there and then transplant it into other field. So he has not attended his coaching since a week as he has came from Allahabad to there a week before. But when he knew that my father was alone, so he stayed out there, he helped him, and after that he came to Allahabad.
Okay. You are closer to your father or mother?
Sir, I am closer to both. But if I have to choose one, then I will choose my mother.
I see. Okay. Is there any problem with father?
No, sir, there is no problem.
No problem?
No,
anything you dislike in him?
I cannot say that I dislike in him, but I would like if he would improve his one or two qualities. Like first thing that he is not very innovative. Like he has been planting rice and wheat for a long time. But as a farmer, sir, you need to be innovative and you need to follow the current technologies so that you can earn maximum profit. So this is the first quality. And second thing, sir, that I would like him to improve is his exotic nature, that he is very extremely idealistic. Sometimes he goes so much idealist, he follows so much of idealism, sir, that creates problems sometimes.
How is your relation with your brother?
Sir, my relation with my brother is very good. whenever I stuck somewhere in my studies, he helps me out there. And sir, not only with me, he is very responsible towards whole of the society, sir. So we share a great bond with each other.
Social person. Okay.
Yes.
So this bonding, what we can say, it is formal or friendly. How will you define it?
Sir, it is like something that a relationship between brothers should be. But if I have to choose between formal and friendly, then I will say it is a mixture of both.
Mixture of both.
Yes.
Okay, right. So how many friends you have?
Sir, I have a lot of friends. But if you talk about my core friends, sir, then I have 4 to 5 friends who are very close to me, and which includes, sir, Dibyansu is there, and after that I will mention Aviral, Riya, Anamika, and Ayaj.
Okay, Dibyansu belongs to which place?
Sir, he is from Sultanpur.
What is his father's name?
Sir, his father's name is Mr. Ramchibeli Chaudhary.
What is his profession?
Sir, he is a government teacher in primary school.
How many brothers and sisters Dibyansu has?
Sir, he has 1 brother and 1 sister.
I see. Okay, tell me 2 qualities of Dibyansu which are attractive.
Sir, the first quality is about Dibyansu is that he is very fun-loving guy. Whenever the group is in tension or whenever we need something like extra motivation, so he is the guy who provides us to the whole group. And sir, second quality is this, that he is very calculative towards his time. He is very organizing. He has a dream and he is following that. And he also motivates us to follow our dreams, work hard and be dedicated towards our stream.
Another name, what you told?
Sir, another was Aviral.
Aviral. He belongs to which place?
Sir, he is from Sultanpur only.
Sultanpur itself.
Yes.
So actually your village is very close to Sultanpur.
Yes, sir.
Sultanpur district.
Yes, sir. It is on the periphery of Amethi.
Periphery of Amethi, okay. So tell me 2 qualities of Aviral which you like.
Yes, sir. So the first quality that I like about him is he is very fluent in English. Like he has also written 1 novel, sir. And in such a young age, writing a novel is not an easy thing. So his creativity and innovation is the thing that I like. And second thing, sir, that he has a very different approach towards fashion. Like what we believe, fashion is a very wrong thing. But he perceives fashion in a very good way. He says that fashion is a way of achieving your passion. So you should follow a particular fashion if you want to achieve something. Fashion can be road by which you can achieve your passion. So these are the qualities that
Yes, fashion is the way of expression actually.
Yes, sir.
Okay, very nice, very good. So you have very good friends.
Yes.
Okay, let us come to your school and teachers.
Yes, sir.
Your school is how much far away from your place?
Sir, it's about 3 kilometers from my village.
So how did you go to school?
So I go to school on foot.
On foot. How much time it took?
Sir, it takes about 30 minutes.
30 minutes.
Yes.
So what is the speed per kilometer per hour?
Sir, it's 6 kilometers per hour.
How many meters per second it is?
Sir, it's 5 by 3. That will come out to be 1.8 or approx 2 meters.
Almost 2 meters per second.
Yes, sir.
Okay, nice. So tell me your relationship with your teachers.
Sir, I share.
Generally,
Okay, sir. Sir, I share good relationship with my teacher. However, with some of them I share very strong bond, and with some I share just normal relationship. Like if you allow me, then I can tell you about my favorite teacher, sir.
I will ask you anyway.
Okay, sir.
Were you any time scolded by teachers or taken to your principal for some problem? What happened in the class and all?
Yes. Quite a few times, sir. Like one incident that I can recall when I was in class 8th. Then I threw ink on one of my classmates, and at that time my class teacher was Miss Sabi Zehra, and that was last time. And last period was of class teacher period. So she took me to principal at that time.
And what happened with that guy?
Yes, sir. See, he actually nothing was done to him. Like he has been always just assured that no problem, you go to home and clean that.
Then at what level you were with him? You became friend or just so or became some thoda sa enemy ho gaya? How it happened?
No, sir, we didn't become enemy. Neither we became very close friend. However, our relationship improved after that. After that incident, I went to him and I said sorry, and he said no problem. and after that we used to share our copies, classworks, homeworks, but we didn't become very close friend or enemy, sir.
Was there any teacher in your school whom you disliked?
Sir, there is no teacher like whom I dislike, but there are some teachers like I think they can improve more or teach in a better way, sir.
So you didn't dislike any teacher?
No, sir.
Okay. So now when the result is coming now?
Sir, it's not yet decided.
Not decided. And you'll be going for Air Force SSB?
Yes.
Good. If you don't get selected,
Yes.
what you are going to do?
Sir, although I think that I have been very diligent with my preparation, but if upon your experience and wisdom you find that I am lacking somewhere, then I am ready to work upon that. But as your question asks that if I don't get selected, then I will try next year, sir.
What do you think is your strong point?
Sir, I think that I am able to maintain good balance in my life. And sir, second thing that I can say that I am very empathetic to the people. And sir, third is that I have a scientific temperament. I do not believe in myths. I am a very reasonable and logical person, sir. I like logics. And sir, last thing that I can say that I am always eager to learn. I am always curious and ready to amend my mistakes.
Okay. Tell me, who taught you English in class 10? Which was your favorite subject in class 12? Who was your favorite teacher in class 12? What was the name of the principal when you were in class 10?
Okay, sir.
And tell me, how many districts are there in Uttar Pradesh? Who is governor of Uttar Pradesh? What is population of Uttar Pradesh as per 2011 census? Do you like your chief minister? Who is education minister of India? Who is your member of parliament?
Okay, sir.
Who is the chief of air staff? What is the highest rank in army? And name some fighter planes of Indian Air Force.
Okay, sir. Sir, starting from the first question, Mr. K.K. Pandey, sir, taught me English in my 10th class. And sir, my favorite teacher in class 12th was Bimal, sir. And the name of my principal was Mr. A.K. Tiwari. And sir, there are 75 districts in Uttar Pradesh. And governor of my state is Anandiben Patel, sir. And moving on to next question, sir, which I believe was, the chief of army staff is Bibek Ram Chaudhary, sir.
Air Force.
Yes, sir. Sorry, sir. Air Force, and some name of some aircrafts which I can tell you that is Sukhoi 200 and MiG-21, Mirage 2000, and there is Dassault Rafale and C-130J Super Hercules, and these are the some aircrafts which I can recall, sir.
Your name is Pranjal.
Yes, sir.
What is the meaning of your name?
Sir, the meaning of Pranjal is potable water. That is water that can be used for drinking purpose. Pure water.
Means pure water.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Anytime, were you involved in some brawl, some quarrel, some situation, unpleasant situation?
Yes, sir.
Did it happen any time?
Sir, currently I cannot recall such situation where I was involved in such a quarrel.
Means generally it didn't happen, perhaps.
Yes, sir. Maybe, sir, but I'm not able to recall that.
Okay. Right. Okay. Name, seven sister states of India.
Okay, sir. Starting from Arunachal Pradesh, sir. Sir, Arunachal Pradesh, Nagaland, Manipur, Mizoram, Tripura, and Assam, Meghalaya. And I think, sir, these are 7.
Good. Do you remember names of any 5 chief ministers of that area?
Yes, sir.
Tell me.
Sir, from Assam, we have Himant Biswa Sarma. And from Arunachal Pradesh, we have Mr. Pema Khandu. And sir, from Manipur, we have Mr. N. Biren Singh. From Mizoram, we have Mr. P. Pu Joram Thanga. And sir, from Tripura, we have Mr. Manik Saha.
Okay. Name any 5 chief ministers from rest of India.
Okay, sir. So starting from my own Pradesh, that is Uttar Pradesh, the Chief Minister of Uttar Pradesh is Mr. Yogi Adityanath. And Chief Minister of Bihar is Mr. Nitish Kumar. And sir, Chief Minister of Chhattisgarh is Mr. Bhupesh Baghel. Chief Minister of Jharkhand is Mr. Hemant Soren. And sir, Chief Minister of Maharashtra is Mr. Uddhav Thackeray.
Okay, nice. Okay, very good. You tell me, generally when you are at home,
Yes, sir.
what you do in 24 hours? It is general routines. Actually, since the time you get up in the morning
Yes, sir.
and till the time you sleep at night,
Yes, sir.
What generally you do, not on some specific day.
Okay, sir. Sir, I can tell you my general timetable, what I follow. Sir, in morning I wake up at 6 o'clock, and I take 30-minute time to freshen me up, and after that from 6:30 to 7 I will go on a walk with my friends, and at 7 I will come out and I will study till 9 a.m. And sir, from 9 to 9:30 I will take my food along with my family members and talk with them, and I will ask them what they are going to do today, what is their plans, and at 9:30 I will leave for my school. My school runs from 10 to 4. In that time period I will be in school only, and from 4 I will take 40 minutes of time to come from my school because I have friends at that time. So after that I will take 20 minutes to give rest to myself, and at 5 o'clock I will go to play, and before going to play I will ask my mother and father if they need anything from me, and if they need anything from market. Sir, after that I will go to play and will come back at 7 o'clock. However, if they need anything, then I will visit to the nearest market and take those things for them. And after 7, sir, I will come and I will just start my studying from 7:20 or 7:30 as per time management. And till 7:30, sir, I will study till 10 o'clock. After that, we will take food with each together and talk with ourselves, ask them that what they have done, and till 10:30 we all get sleep.
Do you watch television?
Yes, sir.
What programs you like?
Sir, I like cricket, and sometimes I watch movies which are being suggested to me by my friends and parents.
Generally, what type of movies you like? Romantic, family movies, action movies?
Sir, there is no special criteria that I have made. Like whomsoever movie is famous or my friends have recommended me that it is like this movie, so I used to watch those movies.
Any movie which you watched recently?
Yes, sir. Sir, my favorite movie is actually Lunchbox, that is of Irfan Pathan, and that movie I liked very much, sir.
Are you able to help your mother in any manner?
Yes, sir. Sir, whenever she is ill, then I used to chop vegetables for her, or sometimes she asks me to press her feet if she is very tired. Then I used to help her like this, and if she needs anything from market, I used to go there and buy it for her.
You want to be Air Force pilot.
Yes, sir.
You dream to be a fighter pilot, no?
Yes, sir.
Okay, nice. Which is the physics principle behind the flight of aircraft?
Sir, there are 3 principles that guide the flight of aircraft. First being Newton's second law of motion, and second is Newton's third law of motion, and third is Bernoulli's theorem.
Define Bernoulli's theorem.
Sir, Bernoulli's theorem says that the total energy of a flowing fluid remains constant, whereas energy is basically includes kinetic energy, potential energy, and pressure energy per unit volume.
Sum of all these remains constant.
Yes, sir, sum of all these remains constant.
Now apply this on aircraft and tell me how the aircraft takes off.
Sir, I have not currently learnt about it, but I will let you know later. I am not very much clear with this.
Okay, try to find out from physics books.
Yes.
Or from internet.
I will surely find out, sir.
Okay. Now, coming to the political scenario of the country.
Yes, sir.
Do you like BJP?
Sir, I don't like any political party. I mean that I do not support any political party. I think that there are positivities and negativities in every party. But if it comes to me like choosing any candidate, then I will look at the candidate, find out his qualifications, find out his method of working, and then I select candidate in like this way, not because he belongs to a certain party.
How many countries are there in SAARC?
So there are basically 7 countries and 9 observer countries are there.
Which of those countries in this?
Sir, countries or observer countries?
Countries in SAARC.
Sir, Afghanistan, Pakistan, India, Nepal, and Bhutan is there. After that, Bangladesh and Sri Lanka, Maldives.
Total 8 countries.
Yes, sir. Sorry, sir. 8
countries are there in this. Okay. Which are the countries in BRICS?
Sir, there is Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa.
Okay. Do you know something they call it, garland of pearls? around India. What is this?
Sorry, sir, I'm not aware of that.
You are not aware about this. Can you tell me something about Indo-Pakistan relationship?
Yes, sir. Sir, India-Pakistan relation started with the partition of India and Pakistan. It has always been a bitter relation between both these countries. Several attempts have been made to pacify the relation between both the countries, but all of them have failed. This relationship can be better understood by the 4 wars that has been fought between the country. 1947 war, sir, 1965, again 1971 war, and then 1999 Kargil war. These are the wars which have bettered the relation. And apart from this, sir, there has been so many terrorist attacks, like Samjhauta Express bombing was there. So many initiatives have been taken by the countries, but till now no successful results have been obtained.
Now we see there is another problem coming up in the country. The new policy for recruitment for defense forces has been announced. That is Agnipath.
Yes, sir.
You might have learned
Yes, sir.
that they are going to be recruited for initially for 4 years only.
Yes, sir.
And after that 25% of them will be retained and 75% will be discharged from service. What's your opinion about it?
Sir, I think that I partially agree with this policy. I think that this policy should be accepted with a little bit of amendment should be done there. Like what will an individual do after he is retired from the service, even just after 4 years, sir? Because everyone cannot start startups. Everyone is not that much innovative that he can do startup or do some other planning. And sir, second point that I will keep against it is this, like when a person will be retired, he will be something like 25 years of old, and he will be competing with the people who are just 18, 19 or 20 years old, sir. And person who is 25-year-old, sir, he has lost his rhythm with his studies a long time ago. So he will not be able to compete with those individuals. So these are the points, sir, that I will keep against it. However, in the favor of it, sir, we can say that it will offer more and more individuals to join armed forces. And sir, we can also say that more and more people will have that tag of Indian Army on their shoulders, and this will make them proud. And even after joining them, sir, they will get some initiatives by the government to start their startups.
Do you see any effect of Russia-Ukraine war on India?
Yes, sir, quite a few effects are there, sir. Starting from the first effect, that is surge in the prices of oil and petroleum. And second is, sir, that Ukraine, as the only exporter of sunflower oil, there has been a surge in the prices of sunflower oil also. And sir, as we know that surgency in the price of petrol and oil not only affects petrol and oil itself, but also the various commodities that we use in our daily life. And sir, it has also placed India into a situation where it is not able to stand with one of the nation. Like it has not been able to stand with the Western nation or Russia. So there has been diplomatic pressure on India also as a result of this war.
Can you tell me location of Ukraine?
Sir, Ukraine is the second largest country of Europe, and it is surrounded by 7 countries. Some of them I can name you, sir, if you allow me. Sir, one is Russia, and second is Moldova, Poland is there, and Belarus is there, and sir, I can recall these only, sir. And it is also surrounded by Black Sea and Sea of Azov.
Okay, all this. Now tell me, your father was not in Army, Air Force or Navy.
Yes, sir.
Your grandfather?
No, sir.
He was also not.
No, sir.
Your any other forefather?
No, sir.
How it came to your mind that I should be an Air Force officer?
Sir, when I came in 8th class, my uncle taught me about this. He is an government teacher. He told me about this, that if you do like about this. Actually, he has given one time SSB interview, but he was just screened out. So he told me about this, and I found out that this job is very fascinating, as I matched my qualities with the requirements of this job, and I found out that I should go for this job because this is the one for which I think that there are qualities in me and I can do that. So,
have you appeared for JEE Mains?
No, sir.
You didn't appear at all?
No, sir.
Why?
Sir, because I was actually predetermined that I have to go for NDA and I have to focus myself on this exam only. So I get for NDA only.
So do you know what it means? You have a plan A but not plan B.
Actually, sir, I have planned that I will do BSc from some institute, But even while doing BSc, I will be trying for NDA.
Do you hope that you'll be clearing SSB?
I hope so, sir.
Okay, all the best. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.